What separates the Maerowitz Law Firm from other personal injury lawyers? A bunch. First of all, you get direct communication with an attorney. All clients who hire the firm can reach me directly on my personal cell phone. 2, I have extensive litigation experience. And believe it or not, this is unfortunately extremely rare. There are tons of personal injury lawyers out there. You've seen the billboards, you heard the radio ads, you've seen other advertisements as well. However, very few lawyers have litigation experience, and there's so many personal injury law firms who are unwilling to file a lawsuit, even if the other side is unwilling to reasonably settle the case. And in fact, I've had at least a couple of cases in my years of experience where the insurance has offered my client nothing, and we ended up filing a lawsuit, and I was able to get 6 figures for the client. So huge difference. And I can only imagine that if the client had hired a different lawyer who was unwilling to litigate the case, they might just drop the client so the client would be out of luck, or they might pass it on to another attorney that that law firm has worked with that is totally new on the case. And if you've ever played the game of telephone, you can imagine that when the message has to get transmitted to someone totally different, oftentimes there's some communication that gets lost there. Finally, I don't take any shortcuts. If you hire the firm, even though I have the resources and staff to diligently process your case, no matter how big or small, I'm not just gonna pass you off to a case manager where I sit back and don't do any work whatsoever. I have over a decade of experience, and at the Maerowitz Law Firm, we do things the right way. So save my number on your phone, 480-927-3700. Give us a call if you've been involved in a car accident.